kicks and almost a blanketed effect towards the end. So fantastic racing in really nice conditions. Still a little bit windy, but taking the heat off now as we look over to the start line for the next of the men's 1500, and we'll call them as they start. But a fantastic race there from the women.
It looks like we're almost ready to go here in heat number 5 of the men's. Mitch, you can start this one. So PB's here between 4:20 and 4:30, the lads are going to be looking at. So you can do the maths, Mitch, and tell us how quick that first lap will be.
No, I'm not good at math, Nick, so anybody who's very intelligent out there, if you could just let me know, that'd be fantastic. So we're going to get underway here in the next of the men's 1500, and we'll do it after the start. And we're away here, and we'll call them off now as they've started. Matthew Venor, Eric Trickle, Murray Lavas, Robert Barber, Aaron Little, Jack Diamond, Elias Stott, Merlin Gammon, Thomas Diamond, Raymond Jansen, and Benjamin Purser. As we find the two pacemakers now, that's Clary McIntyre back in the mix. Two boys from the Deneen Runners stable doing their bit to help out tonight, as it's very strung out here from the gun. It must be a hot pace. And we'll see how they find themselves into this race. And Robert Barber is going to sit right behind Clary McIntyre there. As we start to string them out here, Nick, they're about to come past you.
Yeah, thanks, Mitch. It's Barber, then Venur of Nunawading next through there. Jansen of Waverley, the Knox athlete, next behind them in Trickle. So another one of our St Kevin's boys, Aaron Little, they've been well represented tonight. But at the moment, it's Barber, the one that wants to go with the pace. Venur not far away. Trinkle, and also
as we see the pacemakers here, they're going to work well with Robert Barber right behind him there. And it's our Box Hill athlete in Thomas Diamond who's going to try and bridge that gap and bring all the rest of the boys into the mix. As Jansen sits right behind him there. So it looks like the pace might have slowed down just a little bit to let those guys back into the race. As Barber's still happy to sit at the front, but not Diamond. He's ready to move around as these boys are still strung out here. Jansen right there behind them. And I believe there that it's Elias Stott in behind them.
It is. It's Elias and the Guild colours on the outside. Moving quite well now. Goes up to the shoulder of Barber. In amongst it still is Aaron Little. Just on Aaron Little's outside. We've got the Knox athlete moving up as well, and Eric Trinkle. So pace still stays on, and Diamond's decided the pace might not be quick enough. He's right on their heels. It's smart running a bit of a buffer in from the wind, but hopefully he doesn't have to ease up. We wouldn't mind asking Steve Deneen to turn the lights back on for us. So with 800 metres through the race, the light's dulling, but the pace on the track is getting brighter. So out in front, it is Diamond. The Guild athlete is next in Stott. On his outside is Jansen, and then Barber.
Let's get those lights back on. We want to watch these boys shine as Diamond now. He's in the middle of the paces as the one backs off, but Diamond's going to tuck in right behind them as we start to see a move there made right up behind Diamond. He might bring the rest of them in. That's Jansen behind him. Then behind there, we do have Stott. So these boys now, they aren't messing about. They know they've got 500 metres to go. Clary McIntyre is going to hold in there, but Diamond, he's right behind him. 500 to go. It's stringing out here.
And Mitch, I missed it earlier because of the singlet, but it looks like Merlin Gammon's the one in second on the track now. So Merlin Gammon, I don't know much about him. He's the one tracking Diamond. Still behind them is Jansen. Jansen's next. Jansen's next on the track. Behind them is also our Scotch boy in Barber. But out in front, Diamond doesn't want to give up the lead. So our Box Hill local junior doesn't want to give this up at all to Gammon. Behind him, the early leader, the man from Waverley. Jansen at 300 is still right in it. Mitch, it's yours for the last 300.
Thank you, Nick. Jansen on the outside there. Could he make a move? But it looks like Gammon who's ready to take over down the halfway down the back straight. As Diamond, can he find something else to hold into this race with 200 to go? But it looks like Gammon is going to take it out with 200, and we'll see who can rock and roll with him. 150 to go now and approaching, and he is striding out, and he's looking stronger and stronger by the step, Gammon. He's bided his time like a lot of other people tonight, but Gammon, he's got that beautiful low arm stride. He doesn't look tired at all as he comes into this straight. But can the boys from behind really start to make a move? As we see Jansen start to shift through the gears. Diamond now. We're going to come right down to the line. It could be Diamond, but I think Gammon's going to hold on, and he is. And it's going to be Gammon from Diamond, Jansen, and a fast finishing group behind them here, Nick.
Vanur and also Barber were next through the line. Chan, Trinkle, they're amongst it. It looks like we're having some issues with the laps going back on at the moment, so we might have to reset before this next race.
And Jansen there, Nick, with a 20-second PB in third place. So truly is the home of the PB, and a bad day to be a PB for everybody out there. Let's start knocking them down. A great race from the boys there. We're about to get underway again with our next women's 1500. With some stellar racing in the 1500s here.